Thank you so much for coming, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Please,
okay,
thank you. Please,
okay.
please, sir. Thank you.
अरे हट ना.
Hello and welcome back. I am Tequila Triceps, and this is Meanvile. This episode has been demanded again and again by my hand gesture lovers who only do one hand gesture in a day. You guys have voted, or probably let the EVMs vote for you, to bring today's guest on the show. Gracing this podcast today is a world acclaimed politician, Mr. who was awarded the Bravery Award in calming down the East Delhi riots, and who was also awarded the Nobel Rest in Peace Prize for his brilliant work in 2002. So, what does Mr. actually do? Well, I don't know, and how does it even matter anymore? But he's here today. Welcome, sir. Thank you for gracing my podcast. I'll try to touch your feet again, but I try to do it and you pushed me, so I won't do it again.
आपके और आपके दर्शकों को मेरा हृदयपूर्वक नमस्कार और मुझे उम्मीद है कि इस वार्तालाप के माध्यम से हमें देश के कई मुद्दों पे चर्चा करने का मौका मिलेगा जिससे सर्व समाज में
Sir. This is not an election rally. You can talk in English like you do with your children and others' children.
Thank God. Sometimes I get fed up of doing this on a regular basis, speaking in Hindi at election rallies. Crowds come, we pay them, they listen, and they get out. I'm glad I can be myself with you, which means dishonest, like I always am. But like you said, nobody knows my name, and I don't think anybody cares either. And that's fine. But nobody also knows what I do really. Even that's fine. My entire family, in fact, thinks that I sell SBI credit cards underneath some metro station in central Delhi. So this is a welcome change. Thank you so much for having me today.
Let me get straight to the point. The nation is in a mess right now. There's unemployment, there's mass protests, there's poverty all around. So I will straight up ask you the most important question which the world needs to know right now, sir. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
First of all, I want to be very clear that whatever you're saying is foreign propaganda spread by Western interests against the interests of our nation. So please disregard everything. What is the question? Oh, ice cream. Tutti Frutti. Yeah, because I love those little colorful bits that they put in that ice cream. But I want to talk about one thing related to Tutti Frutti ice cream as well. In the last 10 years, you must have seen that you've seen thousands and thousands of new people from new places eating. Whoa, I've not said anything yet. What are you reacting to? What is this overacting? Can I finish? Then you can pretend to be surprised. Okay, thank you so much. Like I was saying, 10 years ago in our nation, how many people would you have seen eating Tutti Frutti ice cream on a regular basis? But now things have changed. Everywhere you go, every village, district, town, and city, you will find at least one ice cream parlor that sells Tutti Frutti ice cream. Now, Tequila, if that is not a sign of progress, I don't know what is.
But, sir, forget about ice creams. What about the people who cannot even afford milk in our nation right now? Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. That was the wrong script. This is for 2028 when you'll be out of power and someone will finally have the balls to question you.
I'm glad you realized that must have been a mistake. That's okay. Happens sometimes during podcasts and life.
Moving on to the next question. Sir, you're so intelligent and skilled in the art of politics. Your brain processes information faster than a fake WhatsApp message that spreads in a Noida high-rise residential society. So can you tell me a little bit more about your childhood?
And I'll give it to you straight. Not that way. I meant verbally. My family was poor. Okay, there's no other way to put this. We lived in a small 4-bedroom house in South Delhi's Scenic Farms. And there were times in the day that out of 24 hours, we got electricity only for 25. Yeah, that was the situation. My father didn't have much in terms of finances growing up. Instead of a Mercedes, we bought one Toyota and one Honda. That was all we could afford. And out of those two cars, we had to retrofit the Honda with a CNG kit because that's all we could afford. A servant who we had hired and severely underpaid. She was a Christian, but she still used to take holidays for Diwali, Holi, Eid, and Makar Sankranti. What could we do? Nothing. And there were times where we had to just go to a restaurant and eat because none of us wanted to wash the dishes. During the 2008 recession, there were times where we ate vegetarian food for 2 days in a row. And even a Siberian husky, Dmitry with Joginder, had to become a vegetarian on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the poor guy was an atheist. He didn't even believe in God or dog for that matter. So that was the situation. I can go on and on, but I think you get the point.
Sir, cry aa gaya.
Yeah.
But today's episode has been sponsored by Privilege, which is basically privilege but spelled without the vowels, because that is how all the niche and luxury brands are spelled. Privilege is a Psy lifestyle ear cream which does something really amazing. It makes you tone deaf within 5 minutes of application. Don't we all hate it when poor people come up to us and guilt us about having generational wealth? Wouldn't it be nice to make them a background noise for all the girls and boys? Well, Privilege does just that. It makes you tone deaf in 5 minutes. Literally. All this negative talk just becomes a background noise, and your ears will not register any of it, enabling you to lead a peaceful and a happy life. So no more. How do you not know what an EMI is? No more. Well, all of us are not born in golf links, you know. And no more. Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot. I'll get down on my knees. Just please don't pull the trigger, please. So order now and use my coupon code BSDK to get a 69% discount on Privilege. So sir, the last few weeks have been very, very terrible. What do you feel about the violence going on right now? We need to have a constructive discussion on that.
Yes, the violence in France. It's very, very sad, and my condolences and support goes out to the people there. And remember the fact that France is one of our oldest allies. Our relations with them go back to 5,643 years. Don't ask where I got this information. And my supportive hashtags and my black squares, my prayers, my thoughts, all of that I send to the people there. It's really sad.
Sorry sir, I meant Manipur.
What?
Manipur sir?
You mean taking money from the poor? Yeah, we already do that. What do you mean?
No, I meant the state in India.
Is it? Oh, that one. Isn't Manipur another country? Do we have to discuss this right now?
You're right sir, you're right. It's not a part of India.
But I will definitely get back to you about this with further information from my reliable sources on WhatsApp.
Of course.
Don't worry about it.
Of course. Very well, sir. But to extract some wisdom from you, I want solid life advice as to how can I go from being an amateur propagandist to a full-time divide and rule lafda enjoyer such as yourself. But please don't say politics, because I really don't have it in me to call the military on innocent protesters while Lukka Chupi plays in the background because millions of Ajay Rathors are dead.
Well, Tequila, I can go the generic podcast motivational speech way and tell you to follow your passion, lie to everyone you know, and be born into a generationally rich family involved in politics so you can get easy entry and do everything with no talent and capability of your own. But I don't want to do that. I actually want to say that you actually should join politics and try and make the changes that you want to see in the country.
हर देश perfect नहीं होता सर, उसे perfect बनाना पड़ता है.
हमारा देश perfect है, अब इसके आगे कुछ बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Okay, understandable. But I need to ask you, will I be able to stick to my principles and do things my way?
No.
Oh wow, I will definitely consider it. And you think I can actually make a change?
Of course not.
But will I be able to speak my mind without being scared of causing bullshit, irrelevant controversies about stupid issues?
What are you, an idiot? Of course not.
Then why are you asking me to join politics?
Because Tequila, that is my job. To pretend to care about the youth. To pretend to care about you. I just need to step up from a podium and throw around a few catchphrases. Youth, development, new India, skilling. And that's my job. People will come, listen to me, and everyone is going to forget about it. Doesn't make any difference. Why should now be any different? Yeah. What are you shaking and nodding? I'm not saying anything. I'm not imparting any intelligent thing. I'm not talking about anything that's wise. You need to stop this. You sound and look kind of stupid. But anyway, it's bye from me. I have to leave now. Some random college student just insulted our nation and 6,000-year-old civilization by sharing a funny meme about our party leader. Yeah.
Can I see, sir? Oh, that's my account. I mean, that's terrible. How dare they?
Shut. Well,
And with this, we come to an end of an explosive and truly revealing episode. But this is just the beginning. On the next episode, we will have a leader of opposition come and sit with us. We will ask them about their views on the country and let them say whatever they want. Because free speech and open discussions are the only way to strengthen India's vibrant democracy. That was hilarious. Sometimes you need to end something on a lighter note after having a serious discussion. But thank you for joining. Thank you, sir, Mr. Blah, 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 for gracing us with your presence.
the pleasure is all yours.
Oh, by the way, this is not independent journalism and the government has paid me to do this. Okay, bye!